Namaste. This recording is to get practice on our subject pronouns. So subject pronouns in English are words like I, you, he, she, we, and they. And the subject pronouns in Hindi and their Hindi equivalents are main, aap, wo, and hum. And in this presentation, I'm going to explain to you how to use them. So first of all, let's break down the translations. I in English becomes main in Hindi. You in English becomes aap in Hindi. He becomes wo. She is also wo. We is hum, and they is wo. So these are how the English subject pronouns break down to translate into Hindi. Now let's look at an example. For example, we say, I am smart. I am smart. So what pronoun do you think we would use? Take a look at the chart. If you said main, you are right. I am smart. I is the pronoun, and it becomes main in Hindi. So we say, main hushyar hoon. Hushyar is how we say smart in Hindi. Main hushyar hoon. I am smart. What about you are smart? Well, let's look at the chart again. Which pronoun do we use? If you said up, very good. So we say aap hushyar hain. Let's look at another one. He is smart. So which pronoun do we use? Wo, right? We use wo. Wo hushyar hai. What about she is smart? Well, look at the chart. For he and she, it's the same. We use wo again. Wo hushyar hai. What about we are smart? We becomes hum, right? We becomes hum. Hum hushyar hai. They are smart. They becomes wo in Hindi. Wo hushyar hai. So, as you'll notice when we look at the chart again, you'll notice that he, she, and they all become wo in Hindi. The subject pronouns he, she, and they become wo in Hindi. That makes things a little bit easier, right? So main is I, like main achhi hoon. When somebody says aap kaise hain, how are you? Main achhi hoon, I am good. Main achhi hoon. Or when we say aap kaise hain, you see that word aap? That's you. How are you? Aap, you. So you can already see how we use our subject pronouns all the time. So let's do some more study of this. So what exactly do subject pronouns do? Well, they replace nouns. They replace nouns. And nouns, as you know, are a person, a place, or a thing. So why is this useful? Because it makes our conversations and our writing better and flow more smoothly. What do I mean by that? Well, let's look at an example. Let's say we had 5 friends, Anya, Nisa, Shalin, Arjun, and Shivam. We have 5 friends, okay? And let's say these 5 friends all go to a restaurant. Do you want to say in a conversation, or if you were writing a story, do you want to say Anya, Nisa, Arjun, Shivam, and Shalin all went to a restaurant? Okay, that sounds fine. Nothing wrong with that. But then, what if you want to say they ordered a pizza? But instead, if you didn't have the word they, then you would say Arjun, Shivam, Shalin, Anya, and Nisa ordered a pizza. So now we have 2 sentences. We have Arjun, Shivam, Anya, Nisa, and Shalin went to a restaurant. Next sentence. Arjun, Shivam, Shalin, Nisa, and Anya ordered a pizza. Arjun, Shivam, Shalin, Nisa, and Anya liked the pizza. You guys, isn't this getting kind of tedious to repeat the names of the people over and over? Wouldn't it be better to say the first sentence, Arjun, Shivam, Shalin, Nisa, and Anya went to a restaurant. They ordered a pizza. And they really liked the pizza. For dessert, they got a big chocolate cake that they shared. So do you see how we use the word they instead of the names of each person over and over again? So that's what I mean by subject pronouns replace nouns. Replace nouns. So we are nouns, right? We are people. We are people. A noun is a person, a place, or a thing. So those subject pronouns are really helpful to make our conversation and our writing sound better and flow better. Let's look at another example. Let's say that we wanted to say that all of these 5 friends went to a water park. So Nisa, Anya, Arjun, Shivam, and Shalin went to a water park. Nisa, Anya, Arjun, Shivam, and Shalin went down the slide. Nisa, Anya, Arjun, Shalin, and Shivam went to get lunch after they played. So isn't it again kind of tedious to say the names of each person over and over? Isn't it better to say, we are at a water park and we went down the slide and then we went and got lunch afterwards. So you see how we use the word we to replace all of those nouns and the names of the people? And doesn't it make the story sound better? So that's again another example of using your subject pronouns to replace nouns. Let's look at another example. I am at the mall. Do we say we can say Nisa is at the mall or Anya is at the mall, right? We can say that. That doesn't sound bad. But then do we keep on saying Nisa is at the mall? Nisa went to the shoe store. Then Nisa went to the dress store and she bought a new dress. And then Nisa bought a new dress. Wouldn't it be better if we replace Nisa with she? Or I am at the mall. I first went to the shoe store, then I went to the dress store and I bought a new dress. Doesn't that sound better than using Nisa over and over? What about Anya? Anya is at the mall. Anya went to get some French fries. Anya then went to the salon to get her hair cut. And Anya got a really new fashionable hairstyle. So again, I'm using Anya over and over. Wouldn't it be better to replace Anya with some she's in there? Anya went to the mall. Then she went and got some French fries, and afterwards she went to the salon to get a haircut. And she got a really nice, stylish haircut. Doesn't that flow better? Yeah, so again, another example. So I know I've given you a lot of examples, but I really want to drive this concept home and make sure you understand what a subject pronoun does. A subject pronoun replaces nouns. Okay, another example. Now, let's not talk about people, let's talk about animals. Because subject pronouns replace all nouns, persons, places, or things, right? And tigers aren't really things. They are also sentient living beings, right? But we call tiger like it is walking towards me. If we were talking about a tiger, we would refer to it as it is walking towards me. Or if we know if it's a boy tiger or a girl tiger, we could say she is walking towards me or he is walking towards me. So let's look at this example. The tigers are big. The tigers are sleeping. The tigers climb trees. The tigers live together. So I'm using saying the tigers over and over. It sounds kind of boring and tedious, doesn't it? Instead of saying the tigers are big, they are sleeping right now. And once they wake up, they will go hunt together. So I'm replacing the tigers with they, the subject pronoun they, and it makes the conversation and the story flow a lot better. All right, good job. So now that you've understood these examples, let's go back to our hushiyar, our smart example, and see if you can identify which subject pronoun to replace with the English one. So I am smart. Do you remember which subject pronoun to use? If you said meh, ding, 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 correct, shabash. I am smart. I is meh. What about you are smart? What subject pronoun do we use here? If you said आप, very good. आप होशियार हैं. What about he is smart? वो होशियार हैं. And if you remember what I said at the beginning, she is smart for she. Which subject pronoun do we use? It's the same as he. वो होशियार है. We are smart. What's the subject pronoun? हम होशियार हैं. They are smart. What's the subject pronoun here? The same as he and she, right? वो होशियार हैं. Now, if you noticed in the sentences, when I said I am smart, I'm saying मैं होशियार हूँ. But when I'm saying you are smart, I say आप होशियार हैं. So that last word is different, isn't it? When I said I am smart, मैं होशियार हूँ. And you are smart, आप होशियार हैं. So we have हूँ and we have हैं. When do you know when to use each one? Well, we should understand what each of them mean. Who equals am. Who equals am. I am smart. मैं होशियार हूँ. मैं होशियार हूँ. And है equals is and are. You are smart, or he is smart. She is smart. Is and are equal to हैं. वो होशियार हैं. आप होशियार हैं. So who equals am, हैं equals is and are. Now, I want you to get some practice problems in now. So I want you to create the sentence here. And the hint I'm going to give you, we're going to be using the word kush. Kush means happy. Kush means happy in Hindi. So how do we say I am happy? Remember, find your subject pronoun, find your correct subject pronoun, and you know that the word kush is happy. And which word do you use at the end? Who or hai? I am happy. I'll give you 2 more seconds. All right. मैं खुश हूँ. मैं खुश हूँ. You are happy. What's your subject pronoun? आप, correct? And what's your ending word? Is it who or hai? It's are. Are is hai. आप खुश हैं. He is happy. What's your subject pronoun? Wo. And what are you going to use for your last word? Are you going to use who or hai? Is equals hai. Wo khush hai. What about she is happy? What is your subject pronoun? The same as he, right? Wo. And what is your ending word? Is it who or hai? Well, we have is, and is equal to hai. Wo khush hai. Okay, next one. We are happy. What's your subject pronoun? Hum. And your ending word, is it hum or hai? R equals hai. Hum khush hai. And what about they are happy? What is your subject pronoun? Wo. And your ending word, is it hum or hai? Well, R equals hai. Wo khush hai. All right. So now I'm going to leave it up to you. There are more practice problems in here. I'm not going to give you the answers. I want you to practice them. And then I want you to come to class. We're going to practice these. And I want you to come to class and tell me what you think it is. Okay? So we have I am calm. You are calm. He is calm. She is calm. We are calm. They are calm. And here are more practice problems for you to select and write down here, or just yell out in your room what the subject pronoun is. For I is what subject pronoun? You is what subject pronoun? He is what subject pronoun? She is what subject pronoun? They is what subject pronoun? And we is what subject pronoun? All right, so I want to go back and I want to walk through these again and give you some time to practice them. I am calm. Put the whole sentence together. Subject pronoun, word, and ending. Now, I'm going to give you one hint. The way we say calm in Hindi, we say shant. Shant is how we say calm in Hindi. So, put the whole sentence together. I am calm. All right, next one. You are calm. Put the whole sentence together. Next one. He is calm. Put the whole sentence together. Next one. She is calm. Next one. We are calm. And they are calm. All right, very good work. Excellent work with this. This is really going to help you build your foundation as we start getting into verbs and more complicated Hindi sentences. So very good work. Shabash, I'm very proud of you. And I will see you in class.